Wonyoung and Yisu weren't the first K-pop idols caught lip-syncing. In fact, almost all idols, even those that have proven themselves to be more than capable of singing live, have lip-synced. Mamamoo tried it once. B2B did it too. And even the legendary Shina lip-synced. So the question is, why is Wonyoung and Yisu getting so much hate for doing the same thing that everyone else did? And should such a practice stop? After all, they are supposed to be singers. At the minimum, they should know how to sing well. Or maybe we should just accept the fact that lip syncing is part of the entertainment industry. After all, it is called the entertainment industry, not the artistic industry. Hi! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can do so in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. As always, I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm here to lay down the facts from different points of view. And for us to make a decision, we do need to understand where lip syncing actually started. It started in the 1700s, so you better get food and water. We're going to be here a while. I'm kidding. The first form of pop or popular music was classical music. However, somewhere between 1600s and the 1900s, the young bourgeoisie got bored. So they used faster beats in social gatherings. That's where dance halls, also known as disco, started. Waltz, mazurka, and polka actually became the staples. By 1700s, Paris learned how to fuse opera, dance, and comedy in a live show. TV show wasn't in existence yet. Since they were selling the show to the general public, they needed for the songs to be simple and catchy, something people can actually sing too. It was about entertainment, not art. Eventually, the cabaret was born in the streets of Paris. Initially, cabaret was where artists gather. As more and more cabarets opened, owners had to make their performances more complicated and colorful, just to be able to compete. Visuals became the priority. When Moulin Rouge opened in 1889, things became wilder. As they needed to pump more music and performances, they started asking more songwriters to write songs that someone else, those who were prettier, will perform. The main objective is to sell shows and not really to uphold art or music. This is where the line between art and entertainment became blurred. As performers started becoming more beautiful and attractive, the bourgeoisie men hanged out there more and more. They were there to quote-unquote meet female entertainers, if you know what I mean. When Moulin Rouge and the cabaret entered the US record labels started developing dance groups. And the marketing followed what worked in Europe. They sold the shows and the records based on the looks of the performers, not necessarily the talent. And 4 minutes into my video, we finally come to the reason why many don't consider the entertainment industry real art. It traces its roots to the cabaret industry, the cabaret that we know today. Idols go through the same training that cabaret performers used to go through. They had to behave, dress, talk, and look desirable, just like what they were doing in cabarets back then. Now, is this history supposed to make singers who can't sing acceptable? No, but it should make us understand that the blurring of the lines between entertainment and art is 200 years strong. Add to this the fact that we are visual beings. We rely on our eyes, and half our brain is devoted to processing visual cues. That's both history and biology working together. All this, plus the fact that K-pop is largely influenced by Western entertainment, actually make me feel like Wonyoung and the rest of the K-pop industry is being singled out for something common to the rest of the world. In other words, what K-pop is actually doing is something that they've inherited from the West. So it kind of feels off. It feels like they're being targeted because of this specific incident or because of the unexpected success that they're experiencing and the threat that they pose because everyone knows that they will continue to be successful. It feels like they're being targeted for something that everyone else is doing. So the question should be, should all pop stars or should all artists or people that are claiming to be musical artists be expected to sing live or sing live well? Now, let us assume that we don't care about what the West is doing in the thousands of years of history. After all, we are not our ancestors' mistake, right? We're carving our own path and we're making our own decision, creating our own destinies. So let's just stick it out to Asians, let's just stick it out to K-pop. Should K-pop idols be expected to sing live? We have to understand that even the best vocalists, those that have proven themselves to be great at live singing, have actually lip-synced. And there are many reasons for it. Number one, technical limitation. Mamamoo did it. Of course, they were so bad at it that they never did it again. B2B did the same thing. They lip-synced once and swore never to do it again. Shina lip-synced. They were so angry to have been forced to do it that they actually switched parts. And one of them didn't even bother bringing a mic on stage. BTS, on several occasions early in their career, had to lip sync because of network limitations. Eventually, when BTS got popular enough, they were able to demand that they always be allowed to sing live. In all four occasions, the groups were forced by circumstance. The networks had technical limitation. A live performance with live vocals calls for more technical setup and manpower. With so many groups performing, things needed to move fast, so lip syncing was the only option. Number two, physical limitation. Bang Chan, the leader of Stray Kids, explained that idols go through a grueling schedule. The exhaustion and the lack of sleep affect their vocals. So even when they normally sing well, their bodies actually give in and they reach their limits. The only way for them to perform is to lip sync. Number three, the best takes. Many performances are actually pre-recorded, but they are recorded as live. That means they actually sing live during performances. They would do several takes. The network would then choose the best performance and the best vocal. That's why sometimes the mouth doesn't perfectly sync, even though they actually sound like they are singing live. Now the question is, were Wonyoung and Jisoo too tired to sing live? That's why they lip-synced, even when they were actually just seated. Were they forced to lip-sync because of network limitation? Neither the idol nor the management company actually released a statement. So there is still a possibility it's one of those things. There's also a possibility it's neither of those things. But we do need to give her the benefit of the doubt. However, it doesn't mean that lip syncing in general is not a problem. But it is everyone's problem. The management companies, the idols, the networks, and of course, the fans. We have previously established for hundreds of years, people have blurred the lines between entertainment and art. So for many, the image, the looks are actually just as important as the talent itself. Pop stars must be aspirational. They don't need to be talented. For as long as people support this kind of entertainment, companies will continue giving it to them. Why do more when you can do less and earn more? Networks, on the other hand, should, at the minimum, develop technical capabilities, design a schedule, and create an environment to give pop stars the chance to truly display their skills. Management agencies should make sure their idols are running schedules their bodies can actually handle. These grueling schedules are never acceptable. First and foremost, health should be the main priority. But it has also been used as an excuse by many fans to accept subpar performances from artists. It has become such a convenient excuse that it has trained fans, the audience in general, to accept mediocrity. I personally still regard pop musical performance as that. It's a musical performance. So at the heart of it should still be the music. Now, there are some elements you can add to it, especially if it's a big concert or a special performance. There's theatrics, dancers, costumes, special effects, and whatever, the concept of the musical performance itself. Yes, you can add all of that, but at the heart of it should still be the music. So this is what I think. If you can sing live, for whatever reason, maybe you really can't sing, or it's just that you can't sing live at that moment for whatever reason, then don't pretend that like you can. You can either do it another way, or give that role to the member that can actually sing live well at that very moment. There are, in each group, the members actually have different roles. So the group, the members of the group should play their role to the help in order to help their group. And if they want to get to a point where they can actually perform live well, sing live well, then they should work on that. Now, key takeaways. I think the real problem lies in what we expect of the idols and the idol industry. There are some people who believe that the image is actually just as important as the music, that K-pop is actually more than just the music. It's really about the lifestyle, the fashion, all of those things. So they say that all those other things, like the clothes that they wear, how they present themselves, those are just as important as the music itself. I personally compartmentalize. So when I hear a song, if a new album is coming out, I know immediately that I immediately delineate the music from the music video, from the packaging, from the concept, from the promotions and stuff like that. So I know whether a song is actually good because it is good by itself, or it's good because of the music video and the story that it's telling, or the promotions itself, and etc. So, and I compartmentalize precisely because I have so much respect for music as an art. So I feel like there should be a bare minimum. If the performance is the kind of performance where the vocal is actually the center, it takes the center stage, the vocal and the music, the song itself is taking the center stage, and not the performance and the theatrics of it all, then the singer should actually sing live. And that everyone should agree on that is our bare minimum. However, that, as I've said, that's for me, because I don't view K-pop the same way all of these people view K-pop. They think that the image and all of those stuff are just as important as the music itself. I don't feel that way. I think at the heart of it all should still be the music. Now, if it is a theatrical performance where there is heavy choreography, there is special effects, things are moving around, there is a little bit more leeway on that, I could forgive. And I would expect that there's a backtrack, but I still would expect that they would be singing live over the backtrack. Number 2 is that we shouldn't drag all idols into this just because of what happened to Wonyoung and Iso. I think that there are a lot of other idols that did the same thing that they did, but I don't think it represents the entire of the K-pop industry. Certainly does not represent the entire of Asian pop industry. In the Philippines especially, we still expect our singers to actually sing well, and that we expect live performances to be live. If it's an actor that's trying to sing, we don't really care if you lip sync or whatever. That's not your job. But if you're a singer, then we still expect you to sing live well, and I take pride in that. And I know for a fact that is the same thing with many other countries: Malaysian pop, Indonesian pop, Japanese pop, and there are a lot in the K-pop industry that can actually sing live well. So what they did and what happened to them does not what happened to them, because we're not sure whether it was their decision or or they were forced into it. So what happened to them is not a representation of the entire K-pop industry. Lastly, I think it's really up to us, the fans, if we stop supporting idols that don't have the talent or don't have the talent to sing live, or are just pretending to be talented in things that they're not talented and then they will stop producing idols like that. So it's really still up to us. We still have the last say. If we stop supporting those, or at the very least, if we start supporting those that have actual talent, then they will produce more of that. So that's my take. I hope that helps, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Maybe I'm missing some points. So please leave them in the comment section below. Of course, you can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. But yeah, I would really, really love to hear your take on this. I know that I know that she's being targeted unfairly as well, probably because she's popular and stuff. You know, people love to hate anyone that's popular. But I do hope that she would come back and sort of show everybody what she's got, and just sing, do one live performance and just blow everybody away. You know, her redemption and stuff. Okay, but yeah, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And as I've said, if you want to get in touch with me, exchange ideas, if you have any requests, you can do so in the comment section below, or you can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.